Breaking news! Today we are going to be talking about Minecraft. Minecraft is a game about making stairs go crazy with this enchanted stick. Huh? Anyway, today I'm going to be showing you the new snapshot for Minecraft. And then I have my little news area. Not complete at all. Anyway, this is the Debug Stick, and it's a real item, so I'll get to that later. But anyway, let's start off with the new snapshot for Minecraft. It is snapshot 17W48A, and well, let's start with what it has. So the first few things is there are now birch oak bark blocks, and there's also all the different kinds of bark. And then we have chocolate bars. Now these are dark oak trapdoors. Yeah. And then we have different kinds of buttons and trapdoors as well, and even the little pressure plates. Now, cool thing about it is the buttons are now directional. So you can see if I place it like this, it's placed like that. If I face this way, it faces like that. So before, we didn't used to be able to do this. We used to only be able to face one direction, which isn't very good. It used to face they always used to face this direction, and there isn't anything we could do about it. We couldn't get them to face this direction. But now we can, so it is really neat that you can do that now. I think so. I would say so. So yeah, it's pretty neat. And yeah, so that is that's a lot of stuff. You can see that just pressing E here is the Redstone tab. Has a lot of new things. And yeah. The building blocks tab has some more things as well. Like there is, well, yes, not too much, but there is, let's see. Well, we got one of my favorite blocks. There is the smooth stone. I've always wanted smooth stone, like forever. And it's finally here. Look at this block. It's so amazing. You could get this by, I think, doing like stone slab and then with a data value of 8, but not anymore. Because there's no more data values, and it's kind of an interesting snapshot. Now, there are also some minor changes. So, redstone is now redstone dust. Comparator is now redstone comparator. And little things like that. And there's infested, which this is basically the what was it called again before? Oh yeah, the commands of big change as well. Oops, that's spectator. Survival. Thank you. These now break, so they used to be, they were the silverfish blocks. What were they before? I don't know. But anyway, they break instantly. Okay, I don't have mobs on, but now they break instantly, even with a fist. So it's pretty crazy. And yeah, and usually silverfish would pop out. Now, one of the more big chains, there's a lot of big chains. This is like the best snapshot ever. Like, this is the best snapshot, literally. But anyway, chests look normal, but we can place them next to each other. How cool is that? Now, also, if you're sneaking, you can put single chests next to each other. These are really neat. And also, if you push sneak like this, then you can do that. But if you want a double chest that is like on top of another double chest, you could do this, break this, and do this. Or what they've added is you can do this, and then if you shift, even if I'm shifting, if I place it on the edge of it, it'll still make it. If I place it right here, it won't. But if I place it on the side of it, it will. So it's you'll get the hang of it if you don't get what I mean. But anyway, also there's like new things in the creative menu. There's not farmland. There's vines. I think they used to be. Yeah, I think that's normal, is it? And then grass path is in there. And yeah, so it's pretty cool. Now, I don't know if this was there before, but for some reason, when I was playing around, I hit this weird thing where when I try to go ahead and, like, there's a glitch where you can stick yourself into the shulker box, but the weird thing about it is this doesn't have a hitbox anymore. Well, it does, but just not when I'm inside it, so I can place blocks while being inside this shulker box. It's kind of weird, really weird. So, yeah, I don't know, but anyway, now, let's go ahead and break this, and I can't be And if I don't, and I can't break it when I made it either. It's kind of weird. But anyways, so, what else we got? I think anyways, maybe this isn't a feature, maybe it was or something. Yeah, now beds cannot float anymore. So if you try to put a bed, it just breaks if you break the block beneath it. So you can no longer have floating beds anymore. I mean, some people like it for like umbrellas that you can have, you know, but you can't do that anymore. You'll have to go back to the old carpets that we used to do, if you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, there is also a debug stick. Now this is probably this is a very cool thing. Just give your player name and then you go debug stick, and look at this, it's an enchanted stick, but it's actually a debug stick. And so you can make gray grass if you want, but really this is actually snowy grass. You can see on the side here, you see it looks snowy, but usually because a reason the top is like this is because usually there is snow. Also, this is now a snow block. They used to just both be snow before in a creative menu. Anyway, because you'll usually see this, so you never see that under here is actually, whoa, what the? Okay, well, I guess you can't see it right here, but anyway, basically what's actually beneath this is a gray thing, but not only that, you can actually make a normal grass block, but it's a normal grass block with snow on top, and you can even block update it, but if you, like, do this, then it'll go back. So yeah, it's kind of interesting, but there's a lot you can do with this, like if you actually grab, like, a piston here, and you, I think there's some interesting. Oh, and also the mushroom blocks are now in the creative menu. Best thing ever. But they can also make these weird sponge-looking things once you place a mushroom block next to it. And if you break it, it's like that. Kind of strange, but it's kind of interesting as well. Anyway, you can if you do this, and then you make pistons face inside of it like this. And then you can kind of make a really interesting block out of this, and it lagging for some reason. Anyway, you put the redstone blocks on top of it, and then what you want to do is you want to right-click the pistons until it looks kind of like this. You can see what I'm doing here, I think. And also, was that supposed to happen? Oh, I know what I did. I think I made it, I made it retract. Okay, oopsies. So what you actually have to do is, you gotta make it look right, and then you gotta break the piston. Okay, I see how it is. So you gotta do that. Now, for some reason, I just broke these, I guess. I don't know what happened there. Anyway, you get the idea. It's kind of, it's interesting. I guess you can kind of do some weird things with this. Make them face, like, back to the pistons. Pistons revenge, or they face back to the piston. Oh, come on! Well, anyway, I think why did it break the middle piston? That's actually really strange, because that block was valid. Oh, I kind of see. Well, anyway, I guess it's kind of hard to do, but, I mean, it's not hard, but yeah, you get the idea. So if I just do, hang on, I'll cut the video. Okay, so you have to break all the pistons, and don't break a single redstone block until you've broken all the pistons. And there you go. Now you have a kind of interesting looking piston. I mean, like, this is really weird. Anyway, you can do a lot with the debug stick, and if I do that, boom, all the pistons just break, and there's nothing left other than this redstone block. One thing is the hitboxes of some blocks have changed. So, like this hopper here, it might look familiar, but if you were actually paying attention, if you played Minecraft for a long time, something might look a little strange to you when I look at this hopper, but you might not know what. Well, before, in the older versions, if you try to, let me give you an example or something. Let's see, like, if I go ahead and grab, like, a dropper maybe? I guess a dropper would work. If I do this, before you wouldn't ever be able to look in this dropper because the hopper's hitbox is actually a full block. That's the hitbox of where you can the right click detection place. But now it's actually the block of the hopper, and you can kind of see this where the the outline of it kind of goes on the edges of the hoppers. It's kind of different, and you can look in the dropper now unless you look directly at the hopper. So you might not have gotten anything that I said in those sentences, like, what are you talking about, like, huh? It doesn't matter. Then you probably don't care about it. If you don't play Minecraft, then that probably didn't make any sense, and you don't care about that. But if you do, then that is kind of important, because, like, now you can look into droppers or anything that is below a hopper, and before you couldn't do that. Now for some reason, looks like the hoppers have like tons of particles. Like, maybe it's just me, but I don't know. Anyway, that's about it. Not for the video though. That is actually only one of the snapshots that came out earlier, and also you can kind of, yeah, you can do a lot with the debug stick. Quite a lot, but yeah, so there is another thing. Oh yeah, you can also get the mushroom stem block and the brown mushroom block. So you can kind of get this weird, and also that weird like thing happens here, but it doesn't work with other kinds. It only works with its own type. And so now we have this weird sponge look. And if I actually get a regular sponge, you see they're different, but it's kind of weird. There's like a weird skinish color. I guess that kind of makes sense because mushrooms are living things, and I guess that means that they might have skin. No, that doesn't make any sense. Well, anyway, it's kind of like a skin color. My skin color isn't really similar to that. I'm not very good at making skins. I just kind of do solid colors, but maybe I'll like upgrade in the future my little skin here. Anyway, that is that. Now the next snapshot that came out after that is like the best. Like, I don't know if it's better than the one previous. I'm sure you guys are all amazed about the snapshot I just showed, which is all the new blocks. Like, I mean, that's like, I don't even know how many that is. Like, I mean, just that's crazy. And you got the infested stone. Oh, it was monster egg before. I was wondering, like, what would we call it? It was monster egg. Anyway, now we got the infested stone, and there is no longer the monster egg things at all anymore. There's no longer the monster egg. They just replaced it. So yeah, not too much has changed. There's I mean, obviously apart from the new blocks, and everything I showed, there's not really much else that changed. There is a Petrified Oak Slab, though, which is a stone slab, and it has the sounds of a stone slab, even when you walk on it and everything. But the thing is it can't burn down. So if you make a house out of these blocks, then the house can't burn down. It's pretty cool. That's just a Petrified Oak Slab. It's I don't really know what they have that, because that doesn't make sense for wood to not burn. I don't know. But anyway, on to the next snapshot, which is basically in the same video. Yeah. So, it is how to make custom crafting recipes in Minecraft with a crafting table, and everything's like, I just love it. So I'm going to show you how to do this. So what you want to do, let's make saddles craftable. I'm just going to make saddles craftable. Anyway, let's do this. Yeah. So to make these crafting recipes, you need to select the world that you want to have these recipes in. You want to click Edit, Open World folder. It's now, and then you want to go into data packs or whatever you say. Create something. It can be whatever you want. So just name this whatever you want. I'm just gonna call it my crafting recipes. I think that's recipes, and then you can just do that, but make sure it's lowercase with underscores. That is the one that you need, or else it just didn't work for me. Like, I tried this, I recorded the whole video, but then I was like, why doesn't it work? But then I realized that it has to be lowercase with underscores. So you do that, and then you want to create a new folder. Just call this one data, just like that. And you want to actually copy a resource pack. And if you haven't made one, if you don't have any resource packs in your resource pack folder, Maybe just download one from some, like, you can download a resource pack and just not care about it. But anyway, you need to go in that and grab a folder called the pack.mcmeta. So I'm going to go ahead and do that really quickly here. So now I'm going to paste that in, and it looks like this. And if I open this up, you can see that this is what it looks like. And I just copied this from my one color resource pack, as I called it. But we can change this to whatever you want. So it could just be like, hello. I'm just going to give you an example. It doesn't have to be that. It's just, I don't know what to say in there. And then you can just call that, you want to make the pack format 1. And then you X that out. And then you go back into the data, or you go into the data, create another new folder, and then call this whatever you want. So, like my, again using the lowercase with underscores, my recipes, I think that's it. And then you can go in there, and then here's where you want to create, like, just basically, this is where you create what the thing in your data pack is, so you can do, like, functions or whatever. But what we want is recipes. I think that's recipes. If it isn't, then, well, I'll know soon enough, and because it won't work, because it'll look in the recipes file, and if I didn't spell it right, then it isn't going to think to look in my misspelled recipes file, or I mean folder, and find it. But anyway, what we want to do is now go in here, and now we want to actually enter a website. So let's do that. So a link to this website is in the description. I don't know what I said it like that, but there's a link to this in the description, and you can kind of see here it says like, welcome to the crafting channel in Minecraft 1.13 plus. Drag and drop the items from the ingredients panel into the crafting table to generate your recipe if you wish to set the count for. Resident item, right click, and then set count once you're done. Yeah, I don't need it's kind of, that's whatever. And what you want to do is now create your recipe. How cool is that? So we want to search for iron, and we want to use 2 irons. Well, I said iron, 2 iron ingots. And then what we want to do is search for leather, and then we, it uses the old textures for some reason. And then we put that in there. And then we want to grab a saddle. And then we put that in the end here. Now we could give it like 2 saddles, but I just want 1 saddle. Like, that makes sense, right? So anyway, now you can kind of see how this works. Like, this is what we have. We have the 3 leather, and then we have the 2 iron ingots down there. If you kind of see, that's the pattern right here. But you don't really need to do anything. Now, if you do shapeless, what that means is the items could be like this, and it'll still work. Now, I don't really want that, because that doesn't look like a saddle. I mean, yeah, I'm just not going to do that. So, I want to have it like this. Now, you could do exactly where placed. So, that means if you put it, like, up here, then it wouldn't work. It wouldn't give you that saddle. Oh, I was trying to like make it go away as if it wasn't there. But yeah, well, you wouldn't get that saddle. That means it's only if it's right here. Only if it's right here would you get your saddle. I was about to say, would you get your saddle back? But you don't get it back. You're just getting it. You're crafting it. So you can kind of get rid of that. And if you want to use shapeless, again, that can just make it where they can go anywhere on the crafting grid. But yeah, so what you can actually do is you can make 1 dirt to be a bunch of diamond blocks if you really want to. So yeah, you can make things unfair. We might add some of these to the Joycraft server if you have any idea what that is. I haven't done like an episode in like years. No, not years. But anyway, that I haven't done an episode on, so you're probably not familiar with that series. But it is on my channel, and if you go to like playlists, you'll probably see it. It's just called Joycraft. But anyway, I might be adding some of these to that. Anyway, what you want to do is then click the download, and then you want to, it'll say like, do you want to download? Yeah, and then you can just hit like save, or if you want to, you can do this, which Yeah, let's just do it my way. Otherwise, it might be a little bit trickier. So you want to hit open, and that will open up this. And you want to just go all copy. So you just want to copy the whole thing, and then we want to go into the recipes thing that we had before. So you can see, this is my world. This is like, I can go back here. I don't think you can see this right now, but yeah, this is like the Minecrafting, and it's data, and the data, and my recipes. You remember all that? That's where we were before. Now what you want to do is just new. Yeah, I don't think you guys can't see this right now. Let me just go like up here where you guys can see it. New text document. I think you might be able to barely see that. Anyway, you want to make new and then you want to call this whatever. So I'm just gonna call it saddle. You don't have to call it what you're making craftable or anything. You can make that whatever. It doesn't have to be saddle. Anyway, and then you want to go after it, and then you want to put JSON, whatever you say. So you press enter, and then it'll say like, oh no, you can't. Well, I guess you guys can't really see this yet. If you change it, it might become unuseful. No, it's fine. Yes, it's fine. And then you want to open that up, and then paste what you just copied, and then save that. I guess it's saying something about this for what I'm using to do this to my text thing. It's just hey, yes, you just want to put this in here and then go into Minecraft. We're in the world. Now what you want to do is you want to go slash data pack. Actually, you want to probably just in case, you just want to go slash reload. Anyway, now you want to go slash data pack, and you want to go enable, and then nothing should appear. If you can actually go disable, and then you should see a file Minecrafting recipes, or you can do vanilla if you want. You can do Minecrafting recipes or vanilla. Now that's kind of interesting. I'll probably get to that later, but I'm just gonna do Minecrafting recipes for now. If you do that, then we will. Okay, well it's kind of weird. And why is my screen's really laggy? Okay, I gotta like recipes and advancements. Well, it doesn't matter. What you actually want to do is, if I open up this, we might see. Okay, so sometimes it doesn't appear the first time. I'm not sure why, but anyway, if we do this, in theory, we shouldn't see a saddle here. But what happens is, if I do go and data, it's nighttime. Let me go. So we go time. Where's time? Set. Day. Enter. There we go. Okay, so now if it's daytime and my screen for some reason is lagging, we want to go data pack. We want to run that command again, and for some reason it's lagging, but I'm just going to ignore that if I can. Oh no. This. So you want to enable that thing, and my frame rates are not going. If you ever open this, you can see that my hello is there, my description for that, and you would probably not make that hello. That makes no sense. But anyway, now if I can get rid of the lag. Okay, so hopefully we can, even though it doesn't show, I don't know why it doesn't show, we might be able to craft our saddle. And once we do that, now it says new recipes unlocked. It's kind of weird. The whole crafting system is weird in this. And like also if we get lead there, thank you, and then I want 3 of that. You can see even if it's right here, we can't click. Oh. But did I hit shapeless? I think I made it shapeless. Did I? What? I guess I made it shapeless by accident. Well, I didn't mean to do that. Anyway, I made it shapeless. Well, anyway, that's fine. So before, maybe not, but before, okay, for some reason I can't get these things. Because before I wasn't able to craft it. I don't know. But I don't actually want this shapeless. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. You get the idea. We could say shapeless or not. But yeah, that is it. That is how to make custom crafting recipes. Now, keep in mind that the website is not perfect. It might get updated. I do not know. But some things aren't perfect. So, let's see. Let's get a door. So, if we make a crafting recipe. So, let's go to the website. And as you can see, yeah, I did hit shapeless. I don't want shapeless, but anyway, that was a mistake, I guess. But basically what I'm trying to say here is if we get a door and we try to make a crafting recipe with that, say. So, for some reason it says oak door block, which makes no sense. But anyway, let me get rid of this. Okay, so let's have like one door, craft this birch door. I know it doesn't make any sense, but I'm just kind of giving you an example on what happens with a glitchiness. So, glitchiness, I guess you could say. Anyway, now we can make this shapeless because there really isn't a shape, so we can do that. The thing is smaller. You can see that it gets bigger. The file gets bigger when I don't have shapeless. And you want to free up as much memory on your computer as you want, or storage, I guess, of your computer as you can. So you want to make sure that's shapeless. That way it'll won't have as much I guess issues. It won't fill up as much storage on a computer. But anyway, now I'm gonna save that, and we can head back into Minecraft. I'm gonna show you why it doesn't work, and I'll show you why later. Okay, well now let's see. So let's go oak a door. So if I grab an oak door, then you can see. Oh well, it didn't work. Oh well, now you're saying you're an idiot. You gotta reload. Okay, reloaded. Thank you very much. Now it should work, right? Nope. That is not gonna work. Now here's a why. You see, there is something kind of strange here. So you can see that this is a type of crafting shapeless. That's what it is here. This is crafting shapeless and great. Yeah, we don't really care about this. So basically, we kind of want to show you. So this, basically, a wooden door will result a Minecraft spruce door with a count of 1. So the item is Minecraft : wooden door. Now the thing is, if we go into our Minecraft here I have my Minecraft open, then you can see, it doesn't work. Now if I actually go F3 plus H and then press E, you can see this is Minecraft : oak _ door. Now you want to, if it's not working, you want to make sure you check all of those. So you can see this is Minecraft : oak _ door, but over here it says Minecraft wooden _ door. So we need to change this to oak. And if we save that, now it should work. So let's see, it is an oak door. Now let's reload because, you know, we have to reload. We gotta. And you can see, boom, look, it gives us our spruce door. Now I don't know if you want this. That recipe doesn't make any sense at all. But all I'm just saying is that that was just an example that it won't give you your item because the names of the items aren't 100% perfect on some of them for the website, but usually you'll get it correct. And if it doesn't, then you need to go F3 plus H and make sure it says Advanced Tooltip shown, and then you can look at the item all the items that are in there. So the item it will craft, the item, what things you have to input to get the output. And all of that, you need to look at their name, and if they don't match inside of the in the file, then you need to change those to what they match in game. But once it gets updated, which it might never, I hope it does, then you should be fine. And if it is updated, well, I'm not really going to tell you because then you'll just never run into problems, and you won't have to check these the names for them. So yeah, that's about it for this. I think it's a pretty long video actually for the video. And if you did enjoy the video, do not forget to leave a like and subscribe for more videos. And I will see you in my next one. Hope you enjoyed. Okay, so the news is about to end, but one last thing is I saw somebody over there who crafted a spruce door with an oak door. It makes no sense, because where did he get the spruce from, and where'd the oak go? I don't get it, but anyway, that just about wraps up the news for today, and be sure to subscribe for more news, and yeah, that's about it. Bye-bye! But no, this isn't a news channel, it's just a video.